Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chat. My name is Sinazak and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, I feel today I wanted to come and talk to you guys, but because I've taken time not talking to you at least 24 hours without hearing my whereabouts, I've just told you we've shifted, and our shifting caused a lot of mess-ups, caused a lot of scrambling here and there because you're looking for a space. Have you ever been into a college and you thought of like you are running over there, you be the first one so that you get a good room and a good space? So actually that is what is happening over here. So we moved. Maybe you can have a glimpse on how it went down. This is the new space that we've already moved in, and that's why you couldn't see the video that I posted. I couldn't post video yesterday because I've been so busy, and again I had no Wi-Fi. I was totally out of touch because I was offline. That's big time. So it's been easy. It's not been so very easy on my side, and most of it has been because we've been shifted. You know, shifting itself is not very easy. You come from duty, you want to shift, then you shift at the wee hour. You get back to accommodation, you want to arrange one thing to the other, you know. Again is when you are realizing all of your things were not packed, or maybe you packed them, the vehicles left them at the initial terminal. So it comes up with a lot of challenges and a myriad of challenges, guys. But today I think I want to give you the video itself. So guys, consider yourself liking and supporting this video going forward. So guys, that one is aside. So today I wanted to talk about the always shenanigan, and I want to engage to you or with you to have a real talk. And a real talk, it's having a recap or a rapporteur of what has been happening back then and continuous. So this video is coming when I'm completely out of touch. I haven't known what happened yesterday, what happened the last 24 hours, because I wasn't online. So this video, I'm doing it offline. That's the reasons why I've decided to give a real talk and to give a rapporteur, so that we reminiscence of what really had taken place as we project in the future. One, I left this YouTube street when there were three most important things happening. Number one, the issue of Demise and Miss Trudy taking a tall order. Number two, it was the issue when we have the village Nyamuhanzi people. One has been accused of theft of a stolen phone. Another one is doing drama depicting Amarwa of depositing the sewage deposits into the river, which is totally tall in order. And drama, we call him Miss Gintu, drama queen. Another issue is about the death of former Amarwa manager. We mirrored about it. It was a news that came short while and people never expected it. Others were remorseful, others started lamenting, others apportioning blame. I have specific things to say. Let me just say this one. We cannot be a society when things happen, unfortunately, and you know the death itself is so fateful. There's a fate between you and God, unless there's a natural cause that has caused it. That is it. Let us not be people who wants to antagonize other people just for views, fame, that we can never give you even a lifetime dime. The reputation that people have for themselves is about good name and a good brand. What brand do you want to be identified with? As a great YouTuber, as a great influencer, rather than causing drama on this YouTube street? We would be doing a very bad thing, saying that the cause of death of DJ is because he was at a villa's place. Other people usually die even before stepping to the villa. Other people die immediately they are from church or from mosque. Other people even die in the mosque. So death is faithful. It can get you anywhere, even through the roads, even an airplane air crash. So be very, very careful with what you wish for yourself. This one had happened countless number of times, accusing of Marwa of this very many heinous act. Now when you see when you see the instigator herself, the demon-like, who believes in witchcrafty, always thinks that when somebody is dead, there's a witchcrafty done on her or on him. He cannot believe that people sometimes have issues, people sometimes have some illness, which when not taken care of, can simply take you down. Have you ever taken your time, Carol, such that when somebody countless number of times has complained about the chest pain, and this is a chest pain that is a condition that she has been having all over, not when he was under a place. Have you ever taken a reason to do a research? What does chest pain really mean? While we are waiting for the autopsy, the chest pain really present a very worrying warning. It could be a heart failure. It could be a heart attack. It could be the vitalities organ in your body has failed. And that's a worrying sign that somebody might just run to the hospital to get a checkup so that they get to know what's really happening to you. In Africa, this is our challenges, that sometimes things come and we take it for granted because the medical attention itself and the medical services itself are so expensive and not to joke with. And that's where also the government itself in Africa entirely fails. It's about all corruption. They take everything for their own pocket and for their own selfish greediness, while leaving our health sectors entire in Africa dilapidated, because they don't care. What all that they do is primitive accumulative of wealth, embezzlement of funds, while their family and their health has been secured and insured in abroad, places like India, places like Germany, places like England and London, etc., etc. That's where our politicians get their health sorted. And that's why at one point I said, until we have our health system and we passed a law that there is no any, including the president, will never be flown out to seek medical attention there. Therefore, our health system itself and medical services will be improved, and we'll have an excellent. It's not like we don't have doctors. We have excellent doctors, but we suffer the brain drain. Where are they practicing? In Europe, in USA, entire Germany, others are in India. Mark you, for the people who don't know, the first heart surgery that was done in Africa. And that African country was South Africa. Most of his surgery. And if you go and ask, where is that doctor up to date? It's somewhere in US. That is what Africa itself have been reduced to. That the best of the best, the Delacrine of top Delacrine, are being shifted to elsewhere. And that is attention. And that one tells you. And again, the issue of money that people are being paid itself makes people want to cross the border to go fend for themselves. That is the angle of the death of DJ the discussion should be geared to, about the health sector in Kenya, and about the emergency when somebody feels so sick. The member of family, the member of the community, for those who are close to her, what's the action? I'm very glad countless number of time she has been taken to the hospital. That one really shows the fact that the family care. That one really shows the fact that Demise has been missing in the public appearance and has not been going to the villa because he took a sick leave off. And at one point, that one was said by Marwa. Avoid the petty politics and the petty gimmicks and vexation that you hear around this social media. That she left because she was not being paid. She left just because nobody chased her. She left because she was not feeling unwell. She left because she wanted to go and seek medical attention. Then that sabbatical leave was so essence, and she was granted that. Imagine if she could have died in the villa, and with a known illness, that a sick history that could be traced, what could have been said? A lot of things. This is the same why I told you the other day in my write-ups and my community tab. If you want to dismantle any philanthropic status that Amara initiate, ask yourself 3 questions. What is the alternative source for the vulnerable people in the community? Because you are coming and dismantling it. Number 2, what is the end game with all your negative vexations? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to achieve with it? And number 3, why is the constant hate? What do you get in it? Why do you want to kill your own? What is the problem? What do you want to be known for? And that's why some people reach to me saying that I'm simping about MR. I'm not simping, I'm just stating the fact. And I'm acknowledging the fact that no one can be perfect. I'm acknowledging the fact that no one can be perfect. We have the good side of other people, and we have got the bad. But as for me, my eyelashes wanted to focus on the good one, because God himself never created a perfect human being. Remember the story of Eden. What transpired? Then that is the origin of sin itself, which means no human being is insulated against sin. What we do when we erred, it what matters a lot and speak to our basic demeanor. That's one I said, if you want to criticize Ayamarwa, criticize him with utmost good faith, criticize him fairly, criticize him with insight thoughts, then you get yourself a grasp of well updated idea within the world. Then you do your analysis, not that you are ranting, then you're speaking something that if even somebody looks at you, then say, no bro, you're lying. Even some lies needs critical thinking and intelligence to ooze certain kind of lies, because it's so very difficult to maintain a lie. And again, if lazy gang wanted to achieve something, the constant number of lies that everybody keep on coming in the society, after we've seen them dining with Ayamara left and right, now they want to come and sell us a narrative that so and so is bad. It really speaks about them that they are the very bad people. It really speaks about them, not Ayamara, because this is a constant negative reaction. It's a constant negative family vandalism that are not making sense. You know, the rise of the negative reactors and the negative naysayers, both international, regionally, and locally, and within the Nyabo answer itself, really tells you that all these stories are cooked up, or these stories are made up. Therefore, there is no any detriment, there is no any damage you are causing Ayamara itself, because he's developed a thick-skinned. He's thick-skinned. The issue number 2. Very soon Ayamara will be heading to Argentina with Russia. The issue and the background itself, you've been told, because they want to go and finalize the issue of marriages. And it's taking Rocio to see the parent, and Ayamara is going to meet Rocio's parents. Are you there? and I think the birth itself will take place in Argentina. We are just waiting verbally, with verve and enthusiasm, to see what will happen, wishing them good life. What will happen again is a story about themselves, that more is coming to happen, and more will really happen, and all of us will be happy. And I want to promise you one thing that will happen with Amara channel when Amara will go to, is it South America? Yes. The moment we will set up in Argentina, South America with the ratio, Amara channel from 5,443K will boom to 800K to 1 million. Mark this word. Having Rocio on her side, very supportive, and inversion to West, to South America with Rocio, intently doing content back to back. It's enough to tell you what will happen. It's enough to tell you what will ensue. And mark this word, it will happen, and the Messiah will be told that it doesn't matter your negativity, it doesn't matter your dislike over Yamarwa, but what matters is that channel will grow, and it's going to grow big time. Another issue that also I want to address myself too, it is the issue of Wodemaya and Miss Trudy. So the issue of Wodemaya and Miss Trudy, it's well understood outside here. People blew it out of proportion, and people never wanted to let these people say their story. We all know all these stories that sometimes happen because marriage is not vegetable, it's not easy, as per my Huguenot's word. Well, people faces challenges, so when people come and vent and vex, really doesn't mean that is the real trait and the real character of other people. Miss Trudy just came and told us and told the people how being the wife of a YouTuber, now they are both travelers, what it's like. People are now blowing it unproportionately, what they never said. Are you there? People have now taken advantage of it to vent about of it. Inasmuch that I don't take that cup of whatever Wodemaya is doing, but I stand on the truth. I cannot allow my intelligence, I cannot trade my intelligence and my authenticity for just a dime. The truth is, I've refused to shift the goalpost. I've refused to shift my reasoning. My reasoning will remain constantly. And for a matter of fact, this is what I'm telling you guys, that you be prepared at any time, at any level. This is what I'm telling you. It was just the way it is. It was just the way it is. And the reasons why I'm speaking to that point, I wanted to show you on how people, certain people are double speak, how certain people are so negative. How these people come with the story is not about character. It's not about principle, but it's about trending. It's about fame, and it's about money on this YouTube street. You give anybody money, anyone can just come up with any kind of story, so long as it's being paid, and that one is full stop going forward. So guys, that is how some people can stoop low with always shifting the goalpost, just to trend, just to come up with a story and make money. Until next time, this is Senior Zach.